Hey guys, Andy BTW here with my League of Ireland predictions for the 2024 season. We're back. It all starts on Friday, so I'm here to talk from a Bohs fan's opinion. Let's just go straight into it, and I'm going to say 10th and coming bottom of the league, UCD. Oh wait, they're not in it this year. Well, this is a great start. Okay, that's a terrible joke to start the video off with. I apologise for that. That was probably beyond cringe. I need to hold my hands up. I'm going to keep it in. It might be, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just talk about the second division first. I'm not going to go through all of it with the second division because I don't know enough about it. But I know enough to sort of tell you I think Athlone will be in the playoff final. I think Cork will get automatically promoted. There's Cork there. I think they'll get automatically promoted. And I'm going to say UCD will not perform well and will struggle to get into the playoffs. That's my prediction. But anyway, on to my actual League of Ireland predictions. No more joking around. 10th in the league. And I'm going to start this by saying, I think a team who's been in the league a long time will go down this year. Somebody who's been in the league for 11, 12 odd years, I think they're going to finally go down. I don't know which one. There's a good few candidates. But I'm going to say Sligo. Because I just think yous have ran out of time, you know. You're usually very good at rebuilding and going again and pushing for Europe with new players, experience. However, I just think this time you're just not good enough to stay in the league anymore, Sligo. I'd like to see you stay up because Bohs and Sligo, we do have a bit of a connection, but I just don't think you will. I think last season you were very poor, and I think you were lucky Cork and UCD were so bad. But I'm sorry to Sligo. This could be horribly wrong. And I don't think it'll be a bad last, not like UCD last year or longer than a few years ago. I think you'll fight for all season, but it won't be enough. In 9th, I've gone with everybody's favourites to go down, Waterford. Why am I saying Waterford will be in the playoffs? Keith Long. Well, a few reasons. Keith Long is very good at keeping teams up. I know with Bohs, he had some very bad teams when he was there, when he first came in. And he stabilised us. He's a good manager at that. And I just think he will do it. I know Waterford are probably the smallest squad, the worst squad in the league. I just think he'll do it. I think they'll be in the playoff final again. They live in the playoff final, Waterford. And I think they'll win it. I think it will be Athlone, Waterford. And I think Waterford will go on and win it. And yeah, they'll stay up. So mad. Right, 8th. I'm going to go out there and say this. I've had this team as high as 5th, and I've been going over this for like a few weeks now because I want to try and get as many right as possible. But I had this team up as high as 5th at one point. But I'm not going to do what I did with Burnley in the Premier League one and say just because they did really well when they came up, they're going to do well in the main league. So I'm going with Galway in 8th. Because I just, looking at yous against Bohs last year in the semi-finals, these weren't great. I wasn't that madly impressed with Galway. And I just think you often, when you do come up, you don't really stay long. You usually struggle. And I think you'll stay up this year, but I can't see you making it 2 years in this league. I really can't. I think you'll stay up in 8th and then probably go down next year. That's what I seriously think will happen with Galway. And I think you'll be fairly comfortable. No, I'm not going to say that because I think anybody could finish anywhere in this bottom half. So you could have a great season. You could have a terrible season going in 8th. Okay. Now, 7th and 6th for me might be even separated by goal difference. 7th and 6th, I cannot call between the two of them. I'm going to say 7th, Drogheda though. I think Kevin Doherty is doing a great job with you as manager. I think he's a great manager. I really do. The way Drogheda keeps selling their players and he keeps building them up. If he had been able to keep some of the players he had last year, top 6 easily for me. But because you aren't, I'm going to say 7th. But I do think you probably should stay up. I think bookies might have you as the playoff team, the team finishing 9th and in the playoff. I'm not going to say that. I think you will stay up. I think last year you were predicted to go down. Remember that? And you didn't. That's why I'm saying Drogheda will be okay. I could be wrong. It could all go badly wrong. This new Drogheda team could fall apart and you could have a really poor season. But I don't think you will. So 7th. Right, 6th. I have to go with my team, Bohs. And when I say this, I'm being nice with Bohs. I am. Last year I said 8th, which was completely wrong. However, at the end of the season, I didn't look like that much of an idiot. It was only like 2 places off. But why am I saying 6th 3 years in a row? Because we haven't got the players. And we're not even going to be anywhere near where as good as we were last year. We're not even going to be in the fight for top 5, yet alone top 4. I think a lot of this with Bohs predicting us to come 6th is because I think Devine will not be here at the end of the season. I think he will get the sack in the summer at some point. And I think we'll drag in Pat Fenlon again to save the day. And we'll have a completely new team and a new rebuild again in 2025. Because it's an ongoing cycle with Bohs. New team every year, have to settle down again. And the fans are sick of it. We are sick of it. We want a team that can fight for the top 4, get there, and not bottle things. But until that happens, I can't go any higher than 6th. And this is a lucky 6th. This could go horribly wrong for Bohs this year. We could go down. I said at the beginning of the video that there's teams that I think one team who's been in the league a long time will go down this year. And I said Sligo, it could easily be Bohs. Easily be Bohs, I mean. It really could be easily Bohs. Because we are a mess. We sold our best player. Well, I don't know if Akintunde was our best. Not Akintunde. Afolabi was our best player. But we have 5 defenders on the books. We do. 5 of them. If there's an injury there, we are screwed. We are. Defensively. We are screwed. Do I think the Estonians could be good? I do. Because I think these fellas are winners that we are bringing in. And I think that could help the team. But there's just not enough of them. There's not enough, players who I can say, oh, they'll kick Bohs on to the next level. There's not enough of them. So 6th, and that's me being nice. No cup final this year either. I don't think we will. Hopefully not, because I don't want to go through that again. But anyway, 5th, I'm going to say Dundalk. And I don't think they'll be in the fight for the top 4 at all. And Dundalk are another team it could go horribly wrong for, and they could go down. They really could. Financially, they're a bit of a wreck. I do think, though, selling the best player, Patrick Hoban, to raise funds, I think they've reinvested the money quite well, though. I think Dundalk have done a good job with that. And that's why I'm putting them in 5th. Is because I think people are saying Dundalk will go down because of the financial trouble they're in. I don't think they will. I think they have a good enough team around them to stay up there. I do. And I think 5th, quite comfortably 5th, actually. I don't think it'll be near Europe, but still. But that's really it for Dundalk. So, right, 4th. I am going to get so much hate for putting this team in 4th. Because people are going to say I'm still bitter about last season. But I'm going with St. Patrick's Athletic. Why am I doing this? I don't think you were as good as you were last year. And I think you will get top 4. And that'll be it. People are talking about a title charge for Pats this season. I can't see it. I really can't. I could be wrong, but I just don't see enough impact to get to finish top of the league. I don't. I don't. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe it'll be closer to second than I think it will be. This could be, but that's really it for me. I do think it will be in another cup final this year. However, I do think it will lose one of them. I do think you're due a loss in a cup final. And I think it will happen this year. So, yes. Third, I'm going to go with another bit of a wild one. Because I don't know how well I've done really investment. I just have a weird feeling Shelburne are going to come third. That could be crazy. Because logically, Shell should not be this high. They really shouldn't be, but I'm just going to say, I think Shells will just kick on a gear. Because I think Shelburne are a club being run properly. I really do. I think that they really are. And I'm not saying a title race. They're not going to be in a title race, but I do think Shells will finish ahead of Pats. And I think it'll be another step forward for them. And I wish them luck in Europe. Of all the teams in Europe, I want Shells to do the best. And I'd say that as a Bohs fan. I have nothing against Shells. I'll be honest. I don't. I shouldn't like them. I just have nothing against them. Not like Pats or Rovers. We're North Dublin brothers. And yeah, so good luck in Europe, Shells. And I do think you will come third. Because I wish Bohs was being run the way you are. Because you're running a club properly. We aren't. We're running a circus. So, yes. That's right. Second in the league. Am I going to say it? Am I going to dethrone Shamrock Rovers? I'm not. It's Derry second. Because I have seen this before and before and before with Derry. Where they sign a good few players. They spend money in the summer. Not in the summer. In the winter period. They spend it and they get going. Just to crash early in the season, not really recover, finish second behind Rovers, on and on and on again. And I'm sorry, Derry, that's what I think will happen with you this year. I do think you'll be a fair bit off Rovers again. I do, however, think you'll win the cup. I think you'll beat Pats in the cup final. I'm going to say I think you'll win the cup this year. Patrick Hoban is a good signing, but he's 32. Can you be that over-reliant on a 32-year-old to bring you a league? I don't think you can. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say second. And then your League of Ireland champions again are Shamrock Rovers, and I hate saying that. But I just do. I think it will lose to Shells at some point this season. Just won't lose to us. But you're going to win the league, I'd say you're going to win it. And I think you're going to win it comfortably. I do think you'll bottle the cup again. You're not great in the cup for some reason, Rovers. But I do think another league title is going to Tala. Because I just don't think anyone in the league is good enough to challenge that team. Hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I am. But I just don't think I am wrong. So yeah. If you have any thoughts or predictions in the comments, comment them in the comment section and let me know your opinions on it. Do you think what's my most outrageous one? What's my best prediction? Let me know. It's been me. I'll see you on Friday for the first match of the season, Bohs and Sligo. So yes.